Okay. What's up, buddies? Welcome back to another episode of the Poor Man Road to Glory. I gotta sort myself out, man, because right now with daylight savings time and the UK being an hour behind, everything is fine for when I start these recordings and the streams right now. But I'm technically 43 minutes late into starting the stream and the recording for the RTG, because once daylight savings fixes itself, we're going to be about 17 minutes away from 6 p.m. content instead of an hour and 17 minutes away. So anyways, we're fine currently, but I got to pull my head out of my ass and get myself sorted by the end of March to get the streams going at the right time. Because right now, I'm trying to wake up early, 6 a.m. and get in the gym. Today was a heavy back and arms workout, and it was an hour and 45-minute workout, man. Like the heavy lifting days, the rest breaks I need between each set just drags the workout on like crazy. So anyhow, it's my problem to worry about. It's a good problem to have, but I just need to get better with my time management. In terms of today's grind, it's not going to be a long-winded chit-chat yapathon like yesterday was in terms of the intro for the epi. Although I will say, thank you guys very much for the communication. So the long form, like 3-4 hour epi that turns into a video, right? The live recording on YouTube that turns into a video. Lots of commentary on everybody's thoughts on the state of FIFA. And then our edited RTG episode, even more thoughts within the comment section about like why people don't really necessarily engage with this game, care about this game. Maybe they only watch a few minutes of a couple of content creators a day. Anyways, lots of great discussion points in yesterday's long form and edited epi on the channel. If you guys want to check those out, the comments, I think there's a lot that probably most of you guys that don't even bother to comment would agree with. So thank you very much. Makes me feel a little bit better, of course, but also makes me feel sad because, like I said, I'm still enjoying this game day by day, and I almost feel guilty that you guys or that maybe I'm one of a small group and a continuously smaller group of people that are enjoying this game. But because I'm enjoying this game, let's get into the grind. Today is all about creating the Canadian Gullit. So as we started yesterday, the Evo for Ismail Kone, the Canadian dream, baller of a player in my eyes. And I actually don't really know how well he's doing at Watford. I don't really talk to Watford fans. I don't really get any, I don't watch too many highlights, but nevertheless, at least in terms of Ultimate Team, we're going to try and turn him into the Canadian Gullit. And this is where his finished article will end up being. Now, we are at stage 1, so we'll claim the Evo to take him to an 85. I mean, I'm already enjoying him, and I wasn't really paying attention, but by the end of this, he'll definitely be part of the Gullit gang, right? No, he'll be missing out by 2 defending. I love that he'll get rapid, though. I actually think, from a midfield perspective, that rapid playstyle with the engine, taking him up to 90 sprint speed and acceleration, I think he's going to be kind of lethal in that position. Now, we were debating whether we give him an engine or keep him on the Maestro, which is what he's on currently, I believe, in this squad, which is also a very fun team. Yeah, he's on a Maestro right now. So we'll see how he ends up playing here. Maybe he will need the pace boost. I love the idea of him being on a Maestro, though. The shooting boost, the long-range passing increase, obviously the dribbling, the reactions increase is going to make him a pretty great player. And maybe the 85 acceleration and sprint speed or 86 acceleration and sprint speed that he finishes with will still make him good enough because of the rapid playstyle plus that gives him that like almost fake boost in pace. So team we're squirting with today? The team we're squirting with today is what I just came out of my mouth. The team we're squirting, bro. What a naughty ass things are on my mind. Anyways, the team we're starting with today is going to be this. I think I might continue to test Yashin though, because why not, really? I really don't think I'm convinced on this Yashin. I will continuously say that, but yeah, I think that's going to be the game plan. Sorloth I'm not overly impressed with, so we'll bring Schneids back in. Actually, I think I want to just bring Schneids back in general, because that's going to give a stronger link as well to Polly Pockets. Dennis the Menace is not really that impressive, so we'll do all of that. I gotta go from low to high, otherwise I'm gonna be stressed out here, so let me do that real quick too. Great. And these are basically the best pulls from the last few days, right? This is a good highlight of where we stand in terms of the best polls. We've done very, very well, though. I still can't believe we packed this Dennis Bergkamp yesterday. Not saying that he isn't good. I just like Wesley Schneider way more as a central cam. And where am I going to use this guy? I mean, in our current squad, even just the squad that we built for pack pull's sake, there's no way that Bergkamp takes out Thierry Henry, right? There's no way. Leo Messi's cooking again at left wing, left cam. Pulisic was, I mean, he just scored a goal and then we got that rage quit, so we got to play a few more games with him. But I'm overall enjoying this team, so I just don't see there is Bergkamp doing anything particularly special. So in terms of the grind today, this is the squad we're going to be starting with. We'll see how the pack pulls go. In terms of pack pulls and pack grinding, we have a couple of more objectives to claim here. Well, when he says a couple of more, I actually do mean 2. So we're finally finished off the Future Stars goal pursuit. So that gets us the final 2 packs, which aren't that impressive, obviously. 83 by 5 and 84 by 5. But if your luck is in, your luck is in. So those could mean something good. And then in terms of the SBCs, we're all caught up. I opened the silvers and bronzes before starting the recording today. It's kind of fun that we have 69 packs. A sexual amount of packs ready to go. We have 35 crafting upgrades remaining. I feel like we'll probably get that finished today. We have 1 more 85 plus to do before this refreshes. We have 3 more 82 by 20s to do before it refreshes. I feel like we'll probably get both done before the refresh. 86s to 89s we're putting into 4Xs. 83s to 85s we're putting into the PP, the 82 by 20, and the Inform PP. That's kind of the overall grind. And then once this is done, we'll start shifting over to the 81 plus player pick pack set. In terms of putting 90s and up pack pulls, which seems to be very common for me, I once again have no idea where I want to put them. Because I don't want to fall down this rabbit hole that I think every FUT player, not like I'm doing anything better, let me put a disclaimer in here, but I don't want to fall down the rabbit hole that every FUT player falls into when they're playing this game or grinding the menus, where they just complete infinite player SBCs of players they're never going to use. I'd rather take all those assets and recycle them back into more and more packs to try and have some fun pack pulls, number one. I just find it more enjoyable getting a Milinkovic Savic pack pulled as opposed to completing a Bentancur. For me, that's more enjoyable. But even more importantly, I still have that infinite possibility of packing the ones I want, right? The 94 Messi, the 94 Gullit, the Zambrotta, right? Those types of cards. So that's kind of my my thought process in the grind. And I do kind of want to do Florian Wirtz though. Watching his highlights over the last couple of weeks and months, dude, the kid is cooking IRL right now. Challenges. Nothing particularly good about any of this. I mean, these would make sense to complete, but realistically, I'd rather do my 77 by 3 first. Get those all done. So let's just get into the grind. Still haven't decided if there's anything I want to do in any type of player SBCs. I've decided against Makalele because I think Vieira is just as good. And honestly, Oberdorf's team of the year might even be better. Yeah, none of these particularly interest me. Obviously, Sawa's broken, but every Tom, Dick, Harry, Susan, and Sally has this stupid card, so why would I want to be like everybody else when I can complain while losing and not have OP players, Kappa? Anyways, let's get into the packs. Let's get the alerts back.
And 28 good evening, and 28 heart.
Habibi, thank you, man. Appreciate it. Zhao Marin DG. Dennis Bearcom got a gifted sub from Jacko. Thank you, Jacko. Appreciate the kindness. Mark, thank you for the 2-month primer.
Hey man, watched for years. Gotta ask, what keeps you going on this game? It's been dead to me for a while, so I'm curious. Love's still good though.
Hey man.
Realistically. Bombard, thank you for the 62 months with primer. Money keeps me engaged with this game, like as part of my career. As much as I have found that my income overall doesn't change currently in the last 6 months, whether I stream FIFA or Tarkov or Helldivers. But in the back of my head, I have this fear, like I basically killed my channel in 2022. I quit Ultimate Team for 8 months. I went from 4,000 viewers every day to saying, finally, fuck this game. I'm out at Team of the Year. And I streamed Escape from Tarkov for pretty much 6 or 8 months straight. Just completely quit Ultimate Team. And I took a astronomical financial hit.
Daddy, I made it. Those big three figures, baby. The entertainment you've provided over the years have kept me going even though I no longer care for this game. Much love, brother.
Thank you, Meller. I appreciate the 100 months straight subbed. Absolutely nuts, dude. Thank you so much, man. Triple digits. Incredible. Thank you, dude. And so, I know this is cringy to say, but to answer that question a bit further, Meller, and those like Meller, Bombart with 62 months, I mean, these are also reasons why I keep going, because I think, like, I have this support, this long-term support, because people maybe enjoy my content on Ultimate Team, and I feel like I'd be letting them down, my long-term supporters, whether they're subbed or not, followers, let's say, my long-term followers and subs, if I were to just completely give up on the game that I've been grinding this whole time, right? So, yeah, I mean, the reality is, without me bullshitting you guys, it's money. I'm scared of completely quitting out this game and losing all of the income that I have, right? Because at the end of the day, I really enjoy streaming, and I want to be able to justify it as an income, right? Of course. So, basically throwing that all away would be silly. Like I did in 2022. Like, I don't know where I would be if I just kept fighting with Ultimate Team. I mean, maybe we'd still be holding 2,000-3,000 viewers consistently right now. Maybe not. I suppose you'll never know. But, you know, that's life. All I can say is currently I come back to this game because of financial reasons, but I also do enjoy this game. I'd be lying if I just sat here and pretended like it was just money. Like I'm not a maniac. Like as I've mentioned, I can basically play whatever, and the income nowadays is about the same. I couldn't say that maybe a couple of years ago. A couple of years ago, if I'm streaming Ultimate Team, it's 3,000 to 4,000 viewers. If I'm streaming Escape from Tarkov, it's 300 to 500 viewers. Well, that's a 10 times loss of numbers, right? Whereas now, you know, 900 to 15 or 1,400 viewers on Ultimate Team, where 300 to 500 on Tarkov, right? So the number drop off is 50% as opposed to 800% or 500%, right? So that's kind of what I mean about nowadays. It's the income drop off isn't really that crazy, but yeah. We're still here because I enjoy it, man. I do enjoy it. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen come July and August, the final 2 months before the new game comes out. I do normally like taking a vacation from Ultimate Team for a couple of weeks before the next game comes out. That also completely kills my income, but it's something like I feel like I need to do. That way I'm fresh for FC25, let's say. So probably mid-August is when I'll fully quit the game. And we'll do maybe IRL streams for the first 3-4 hours of the day. In August, shifting into evening Tarkov or shifting into evening Elden Ring, right? Whatever we're consumed with, evening F1, whatever the case may be. But for the time being, yeah, I'll stick around. I miss the COVID viewership numbers. So here's an interesting question. Why do you miss the COVID viewership numbers? How do the viewer numbers have anything to do affecting you as a viewer? Gym streams, car streams? Yeah, I mean, gym streams, like, my gym sucks. I'm not gonna lie. It's terrible. So I don't know how I would do gym streams. If I could rebuild my gym, I would genuinely be pretty excited about doing some gym streams. I know there wouldn't be many people watching, but it would just... I mean, either way, I'm downstairs by myself anyhow. I listen to a podcast in the background. I could still do that too. There's not going to be a problem with that. So I would love to set something like that up. Yeah, I think that'd be sweet. Yeah, but Dan the Dude, I think investing in the future should be for anyone to consider, not just a streamer. Right? I think that's important no matter what. Life is always changing, right? I have so many people in my friend group right now, or I don't really have friends, but extended group of people I know that are constantly being laid off. Left, right, and center, right? So I know so many people that live beyond their means to try and look like they're doing well, as opposed to living responsibly and planning and being prepared for the future. I'm not saying you shouldn't live in the moment and enjoy yourself, but there's a balance.
Hey, man.
I don't know when the Elden Ring playthrough will start. I haven't started thinking about it. Closer to the date of the DLC release. I'd say maybe 2 weeks before DLC release. Nick in a race car stream. I'd love something like that, man, but honestly, I don't know how I would do that. That's good to do, Hockey Baby. That's good to do. It's good to set yourself up like that, man. I mean, in terms of an industry like content creation, experiences more volatility than others, for sure. My example of popular content creators falling off a cliff and losing everything because of poo planning. I mean, again, if you are a successful content creator and your viewership falls off a cliff and you lose everything, then you're an idiot. Right? I mean, no, again, this is real life. No one should feel bad for a popular content creator that doesn't get viewers anymore and loses everything. I mean, that means that you've just lived beyond your means, and once again, you're trying to look rich to your viewership, I suppose, and have debts and bills beyond what you're able to cover financially, right? I mean, I think chat knows for a fact over the last 11 years, no matter how big my channel's gotten, I don't really go crazy on flexing anything. I mean, sure, every once in a while I'll buy myself or my wife something as a treat or whatever, right? But so does everybody else. I mean, for God's sakes, I had the same iPhone for damn near 5 years. Like, I don't really care about stuff like that. Now, I'm a car guy, so, you know, when it comes to stuff like that, I'll splurge every once in a while. But even then, I haven't had a project car in about 10 years. I mean, we had our Volvo for 10 years. I bought Steph the Volvo XC90 in 2014? We still have it. It's still outside. It's perfect. Take care of it, and it's a good second vehicle now. So, 83 by 5. Come on, let's just test out our luck early morning. To the exchange or what? Oh. Okay. Do I want to discard 83s or do I want to just get on the grind? It's a dude and a lady. I don't remember who or what. This is an 84 squad, right? So maybe we'll do this one to start. Yeah, let's do this one. 83s are 900 coins. I know, I just kind of want to be a bit efficient with the grind. Why not, right? I think it was Romagnoli and Galton. Galton reminds me of Gaston. What a piece of crap Gaston is, dude. Anyone remember Gaston? What a scumbag. He thought he was a Giga Chad, but he's just a Giga loser. No, not Gaston Ramirez. No. Alright, come on. What the hell? Hey, are we just picking up where we left off yesterday? I mean, I think that's another W pull. I know he's got a crappy weak foot, but I genuinely think that's I think that's another W pull with how good this card is nowadays. What the heck? I kind of liked base Foutre, and I've heard that this card is really good. I don't know if he's expensive. I don't think he's particularly expensive, but yeah, okay. So he's 170k. You might not even be able to sell him. I don't know. But yeah, let's test him out. All right, cool. Game time. So we just put Messi in the team, but he's going right out of the team again.
The Foutre is now.
The Foutre is now, yep. Okay. Why don't we do that? I don't think it's too... I don't think I have to change the team very much either. Oh, I thought I was gonna have to do that, but you know what? You know what? I'm gonna... What am I doing with my life? Hold on, guys. Sorry. I'm gonna do that because it just means less position movement in game. In fact, the team is exactly this setup, instead of in a 4-3-3-4.
Easy top three. Easy top three.
Instead of 4-2-3-1 though.
16.
See?
Good morning, sexy Nick 28T and 28 Yummy and 28 Yummy.
Heck yeah. Hello, B4. So what are we thinking for Kemsal? Thank you for the 316 bits, by the way. Yeah, it's gotta be Deadeye. Gotta be Deadeye. EA does not agree, but I feel like it's gotta be Deadeye. It's kind of a fun-ass looking team, dude. I like it. Maybe gameplay will be good today, too. Maybe gameplay will be good today. Take my money! Take my money! Take my bank card!
Best way to get gold non-rares for the FB Day SBC? I'm through all of them. Lee.
League SBC grinding? And then put 85 to 89s into 4x, and then you have infinite gold non-rares? Do your daily 4 bronze and silver gold player packs? I mean, that's, what, 40 non-rare golds a day? How's TT? In bad gameplay, basically useless. And I've essentially played only bad gameplay, so far TT has been ineffective. Which sucks to admit. Bergkamp's been ineffective. Cristiano's been ineffective. Oh, bro, League SBCs are basically a free way to restock your club. You basically always break even with the way the game is now. What the hell is that connection? Sorry for scraping the bowl, boys, but I gotta get this protein in. Delicioso! Done. You don't have to hear clanging anymore. And remind me in a little bit to go get my coffee. After 6 p.m. content, I'm gonna go get my coffee. Yesterday I forgot, man. I had my second coffee at like 2 p.m. So I think with Kone, we got to focus just on wins, right? I don't think it's wins by a certain amount of goals. So
easy top three. Easy top three. If I'm not 16th.
Want to hear this again? N28 lol, N28 lol.
16. Okay, unfortunately, this is not promising in terms of gameplay being good, guys, if the connection's 4-bar. No, Twazy, I mean like after 6 p.m. content, you feel? Thunderstruck, Van der Sar is insane compared to Team of the Year Allison, and all I've seen is most people saying that Van der Sar sucks. I played a Team of the Year Allison this weekend for the first time in quite a while, and he was crazy good. No FUT B-Day Cup yet? Yeah, that was what is happening, man? Why is every connection 4-bar? I mean, I'm sure every connection I play in is 4-bar anyways. EA just lied to me, but I shouldn't have to restart the game. We just started it. I don't understand, boys. I do not get it. What's up, Aristotle, by the way? On the YouTube side of the live recording. Wilco says FIFA sucks. Do I have side businesses? Yep. I have tons of investments, properties. I'm going to get even heavier into properties over the next couple of years. In Canada, people have overstretched themselves on super expensive properties with relatively low interest rates. And in Canada, your mortgage reassessment for your mortgage deal happens every 3 years or every 4 years or every 5 years, where you need to renegotiate the rate. So people are going to go from like 1% rates to 5% rates and stuff. So I think there's going to be a lot of opportunities in the housing space, more so than there has been over the last couple of years. So I'll probably go down that route. And Charlie Wyatt, much love, bro, as well. Appreciate you, man. This is dumb. I cannot believe that I can't find a clean connection. No fixed rates. There are fixed rates, but in Canada, again, you lock in a fixed rate for 4 years or 5 years. There's no like 30, like you lock in a fixed rate for the existence of your 25 or 20 or 30-year mortgage. They don't have that in Canada. In the US, I think you can be a lot safer off, where if you buy at the right time or at least with the right rate, you basically can lock in for 25 or 30 years. In Canada, you can't do that. But, which is hilarious considering the prices of houses out here. The fact that people are so willing to spend $2 million on a pile of shit or $1.5 million on an apartment and know that potentially in 5 years they'll have to renegotiate their mortgage. And their mortgage could go from $3,000 a month to $7,000 a month. Like, I don't know how people can sleep at night. But that's why some people will never sell, not trading 2% rate for 7% rate. Like I said, that's why we don't have that in Canada. There we go. Mortgage is going from 2.1 to 5% fixed. So Fenman, you have that in the UK too. The UK is like Canada. Broken system. Really seems like for you guys as well.
A very warm welcome to you on this fine evening.
Almost seems like it's set up to bankrupt people so that eventually everybody is renting. Which is horrific. Oh, look at this guy with the 92 João Felix.
Yeah, cheers, guys. Great to be here. I think it's important that both teams are.
Why not move to Europe? Because I have children and roots and a wife and family, and it's not something that. Oh my gosh, green boots is or green kits is a disgusting setup.
Here's the lineup for the old boys.
Yeah, it looks like a 4-3-3, and I think in midfield they'll have one deeper and the other two a little bit further forward. They also have that option to have the two deeper lying midfielders if they do start to get overrun.
This is the visitors team for today. Allison is in goal. Alphonso Davies starts with Kyle Walker in the fullback positions.
Wonder what's up with the community lately, like just spraying the ball across the pitch over and over again. Is that to try and deal with not sure what the hell I was doing there.
Werner. And it's on now.
Nice save.
Pretty good save by the keeper. Patrick Vieira.
Wow, AI Zidane. Defensive god, apparently.
They're getting into a good position. Werner to take the lead. And denied by a top draw tackle. It's no surprise who we've picked out to have a look at here. What should we expect today, Sue?
Well, if they play a high line defensively today, he's certainly going to exploit that space in the.
What is this delay, man? Oh my god, bro.
Which makes him
real opportunity. And he's certainly caught all of that, but never going to trouble the keeper. Goal kick to come. Schneider. On to Pulisic. And that's wasteful from the old boys.
What type of Schneids did this guy have? This is so weird.
Oh dear, seemed to get lost in the chance there. Should have scored. Davis. Henry. The referee playing advantage. Thierry Henry.
Dude, TT, what are we doing, man?
Looking to put the cross in.
I'm getting so bored of the behind the back tackles. It's just, it's more broken than it's ever been, and all this game becomes is someone just pressing you from behind. That's a goal. I can't even select Alphonso Davies. What a disaster.
Great goalkeeping. And they decide against playing it in. Moving forward well. Davis. Crucial defending. Futre.
Got a ball.
Nicely. It's saved.
Did I have a pass there to Schneider? I didn't see it.
It's a great save. It's so close to him. His reactions are quick, and that's really good goalkeeping.
The ball comes in.
Oh,
That's a corner that
TT just missed it.
played straight into the keeper's gloves. Henri.
What a sick pass, man. Oh my god. How does the AI... Well, no, I think he was controlling the player, but... The double tap, like the dinked passes, just don't work anymore, man.
Offside.
I thought that was the perfect decision there to try and play that over the defender's foot, but he just lunged in and intercepted like it was nothing.
Pulisic. To put them ahead. Denied by
I gotta just shoot there. It's stupid. My fault. I think this guy's running a defensive 3-5-2. I literally cannot move the ball, man. It's so dead. You need to do what Tarkov did and revert this patch. This is the worst patch I've seen in a game in a long time, man.
Pulisic. Good work to win the ball and stop something happening.
How does he get 15 players in the box?
Now things.
Nice, Kone.
The ball is lost, and the chance has gone too. Oh, yes, all the practice pays off. A body in the way.
Just AI. AI galore, man. Oh, God, I'm so bored. Dude, what are we? 38 minutes into our first game of the day, and I want to turn this game off. 38 minutes into my first game of the day, and I genuinely want to turn it off. Awesome. Of the three players to play the ball to, it plays it to the most unintelligent one. Awesome.
It's a positive-looking move. Burner. There it is. That's
Classic.
breakthrough and fully deserved.
Shoots it through my tackle. Love it.
Oh, that's been won really smartly. Davis.
Early Tarky. Bro, I might not even make it to 6 p.m. today, man.
Wesley Sneijder. Well, can he get onto this? Oh, great block. A chance to draw level from this corner, perhaps.
Well, the crowd is certainly trying to motivate the players to get the equaliser. This is a big chance.
And the corner is fired in.
What a freaking manual run that was, dude.
Watch it again.
Once again, having to solve freaking world hunger to get a goal there.
Delivered into the box.
Instead of to Schneider, it locks on to Thierry Henry. Wow.
And that's going to be it for the first 45 minutes.
Unlucky. I don't find Futre any better than Leo Messi in that position, honestly. I don't. It's not that the team isn't playing well, but I don't find like I'm gonna bring on Ruter, for example, and just see if there's much of a difference in performance. I don't think there's gonna be really.
Off we go for the second half with nothing to separate them.
Oh my god. How does a striker lunge, like, teleport in there and intercept that? Well, I guess Pulisic just did it.
It's been cut out. There's the turnover. Werner.
Pulisic just did it again.
Henry.
Dude, my man's losing and has 18 players behind the ball. Holy shit.
Now, this might be promising. Picks out a teammate. And
I needed to take a touch there. That's my fault.
Yeah, the keeper seems to have it covered. Not bad effort though.
I needed to take a touch there.
Timo Werner. Now, there could be something on in a moment.
Bro, what in the
With
hell?
ball again.
Like, it's a simple pass under no pressure. Why can't he make that pass? Nice interception. Dead fucking shit game.
Off the threat. Very quick to close down. The ball back to Lev Yashin. Christian Pulisic. Good strong tackle. It'll be a throw-in.
Yeah, I do have Stanway, actually.
Schneider. Pulisic. Really good pass.
Just AI block after 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 AI block.
João Felix. Good work from Old Boys to win it back. Pulisic. Pulisic. Trying to place it inside the post, but just a whisker away on this occasion.
Again, if I'm not green timing that, I'm never going to score. It's my fault.
Wesley Sneijder. Timo Werner. Walker.
Nice tackle.
Brilliant.
Just
More of
kidding.
that, please. The assistant spotting a touch there. It'll be a throw. Zidane. Werner.
Just would not let me be,
This could chance to go ahead. Great save. That's what he's there for.
I just don't think you can believe that that's not got in, but he's met his match with the keeper. His superb reactions kept that one out.
Werner.
Imagine making a tackle but being punished for it, bro. Like, look at how out of position Rio is after making that tackle, man.
The goalkeeper more than ready for it.
My man. Lunge tackling is nuts off.
Wesley Sneijder. Not so much given away, cleverly won.
Unreal. Unreal.
The Old Boys regaining possession.
What the hell is this gameplay, man?
The Old Boys moving forward now with options available. Zidane. Jorginho Ruter. Players waiting in the centre. Able to skip past his man. Struggling to keep the ball there.
Why do I have no options anywhere?
There could be a chance to win the game here. And that's a shame for them. Nothing doing. Promising looking ball. Oh, a great chance.
Stupid ass game, man. Stupid ass game. Good goal by Henry, but my god. Stupid ass game.
Hey, man.
So happy I can watch you without ads for free. Smile.
Much love, KE Corner. Appreciate the 27, man. Much love, brother. Man's doing more lunges than Arnold.
It's in, and it might well be the winning goal. Working hard to win it back there. Wesley Sneijder. Old boys moving the ball forward with real purpose. Has to be. Oh, you can't stop them now. They've got another in.
Best of luck with a free sub, Gareth. I meant to red time that, guys. I meant to red time that chip. Okay, so apparently to make chip shots work, you need to red time them. Oh, dude, if I tried to green time a chip shot, if I green time that chip shot, do you want to bet his Yashin saves it or I put it over the net? The only reason I scored that chip shot is because I red timed it.
Love your content.
Double quick time. Off we go then. 3-1 the score now.
Nice tackle, just kidding.
Martin. A really good interception to take the ball.
Heavy tackles galore for this guy.
Edging ever closer to goal here. Real opportunity. Careless in possession from Old Boys.
Right back to him. Nice tackle. Won't let me get to it though.
That's a throw in. They'll have to win the ball all over again. Eusebio. Werner. Pulls it back.
Nice manual block.
But still danger.
Nice Archie. GG.
And that's the final
Guys, did I just win
result, at least as far
like
as
my
the
rights to
fans are
live
concerned. Sue, what
from
do you
this
make
game?
of their performance?
Yeah, it was a
That was the most competitive game of FIFA I've played in about 3 weeks.
The ball quick and created some really good opening.
Good God. How unenjoyable. Bought myself another game. All right, 84 by 5. Come on. Let's go back-to-back top-tier pulls. Okay, still could be a double walkout. Never mind. We might have to be going to the exchange, though. Oh, damn. Okay, well, whatever. A restock on an inform. Plus an 88. You'd expect an 84 by 5 to be better than that, but that's okay. I should not allow myself to complain there. His grand was locked up for life unless he won that game. Look, the thing is, the counter argument, as always, is someone in the chat's gonna be like, whoa, did you want the guy to just give you the win? No. No. But I mean, there's a clear view of how that dude was playing with like 50 players behind the ball and just looking for counterattacks the whole time. Like, yeah, he did a couple of skills here and there, right? As he's running in 4-on-1 on net after I overcommit 15 players, you know, in the attack. He's allowed to play how he wants. I don't want people to think I don't think that guy should play like that. I'm just commentating on the fact that a random playoff game, my second playoff game of the day, was more competitive than any champs game I played in about 3 weeks. I think it's once again just kind of shows the state of affairs of who's playing this game right now. There's only psychos. What's wrong with that though? It's boring. It's March. The guy has every good player possible. Why is he only playing a meta that just puts 80 players behind the ball and breaks the game? It's March. He has everything he could ever want. Isn't it now finally time to enjoy the game and play a style of play where you take advantage of all these high-end players you have? That's my exact point. He's allowed to play how he wants, but it's, I mean, in my opinion, it absolutely is a wrong way to play this game. It's my opinion. I'm allowed to have that opinion. It's the game is six months old. You have every possible player. Why are you still playing like it's your first weekend league where you have a gold team and you getting that extra win is the difference between maybe you being able to afford Messi or still having fucking Raheem Sterling in your team? You have every good player ever. If now you're not going to choose to have fun with the game and play it according to whatever style of beautiful football you enjoy, when are you ever going to do it? And don't try and tell me that parking the bus is your idea of beautiful football, dude. No football fan likes park the bus. Sure, it gets results, but in a video game or in a neutral standpoint, you're going to try and pretend and tell me you like watching two stupid teams play park the bus football? Come on. You can play how you want, but I mean, all things considered at this point in the game, I don't know how you can't see it's a bit nuts to play like that. Bottom line is people just want wins, but again, my point is for what? Dude, you guys have watched me get rank 1 every year. You've watched me consistently go 16 to 18 wins every weekend. Never ever has a high-end finish rewarded in a good pack bowl. 99% of every other content creator goes like 19 or 20 and 0, the good ones. They never get good rewards. So what's the obsession with these like needs for every game you have to try and get the win instead of playing and getting better in a certain way and getting the wins that way? Anyways, I think this is a pointless argument. We talk about this all the time and it never results in us understanding each other's point of view. So I think I'm just gonna not even I think I'm not even gonna talk. I don't know why I bother having this conversation. I think we all have just different thoughts on the game cycle. Oh, well, I don't need him. Brother, please, for the love of God, why are the menus so delayed? Game doesn't reward those that don't mindlessly load FIFA points. Grinding rivals champs squad battles for mid rewards is taxing, which is why nobody plays this game anymore. Right? The key fundamentals of what would keep a large audience engaged is not rewarding, which is exactly why no one plays. But people aren't willing to deep the thought process of that guy that I just played against is the reason why everybody hates this game and doesn't play this game. No one's willing to have that argument or have that discussion. That's my issue. Is like those fucking weirdos are what's wrong with the game. They just stack on all the misery of infinitely playing this game. That's the one part of me that constantly gets a bit triggered. It's like people aren't willing to have that conversation to agree that those guys, the dude I just played, is everything that's wrong with the game. It's why nobody plays the game. It's not just because there's delay and lag in the gameplay. And, you know, pack pulls are hard to come by, and winning or losing basically means nothing because rewards 99.9% of the time are terrible. But that other elephant in the room is that weirdo style of play is why nobody plays this game. That guy is the reason why he hates the game and the reason why no one else wants to play the game. But no one's willing to have that conversation, man. No one's willing to have that talk. If this game was more rewarding based off of football IQ, based off of you practicing and getting better at manual mechanics, like if that guy was manually defending and making crazy play after crazy play defensively manually, I wouldn't be upset. But the fact that I have to watch that guy control his strikers most of the time and have the game do everything for him is just, it's so dead. Wait, did I just take the 81 out of the team even though I needed? I did, didn't I? Ollie, thank you for the 84, brother. I appreciate you, man. I don't agree with that. I think everyone knows what the problem is, but they also think the only way to play the game is to do it. Yeah, but doesn't that exactly contradict itself? Or doesn't that mean that those same people that you're trying to defend are fucking idiots? If they know what the problem with the game is, but they choose to participate in the infinite problem, does that not make them fucking morons? I mean, it would be similar to me saying it's a huge problem that EA is only focusing on store packs, and yet I continue to only show you guys the store. This is partially why I called myself out on my own hypocrisy and said, I gotta stop, guys. I'm never showing you the store ever again as content. Because I hope you guys can realize that I called myself out on my own stupidity there. Like, hopefully you can realize that. That's why I don't do infinite viewer spammed packs, or I don't do store viewer packs, or I don't do store packs for content anymore, because it's fucking hypocritical. Calling EA out on all the dumb, scummy, disgusting shit they do, but then participating in it is insanity. So I just feel the same way in terms of gameplay. Again, if you want to participate in the store packs, go for it. I'm not telling you to not do it. If you want to play scummy and play all the broken mechanics, again, go for it. I'm not telling you not to do it. I'm just having a discussion on how I think those two things are. I'm allowed to have that. It's my Twitch channel. I'm allowed to have these discussions. If I can't have these discussions here with you guys, where the hell can I have them? You do you. I don't, at the end of the day, I don't care what your choices are, but I mean, it also is a bit telling that so many people are up in arms about my thought process on that stuff. I mean, that must be hitting close to home then, no? No, but see, Rosero, I disagree with that, though. I disagree with that, because every year it's a wipe. It's the same thing of me playing Tarkov when the game wipes, but still having issues with the game. Because fundamentally, I still enjoy it, so obviously I'm going to play Tarkov every wipe. See, now you're conflating totally different things. Because you saying that, oh, but it's just as insane as you playing the game every year. No, but there's still parts of this game I enjoy. There's still parts of this game I enjoy. The topics I'm talking about is people say that the gameplay sucks ass while playing the mechanics that make the gameplay suck ass. People criticize EA for their toxic store promotion behaviors of disgusting pack prices, yet they participate in buying those disgusting packs. You get what I'm saying? Like, every single year the game comes out, I'm gonna play it because first of all, it makes me an income, so obviously I'm gonna play it, but I enjoy it. If you're someone that plays the dead gameplay style and enjoys it, then fair enough. I mean, I can't call you out, you're enjoying yourself. If you're someone that's a rich sheikh or a crypto bro, and you enjoy daily just loading into the game, spending $100 on the stupid store packs, and then going shitting on nerds with your FUT birthday holiday and whatever, then fair play again. You do you. But you're now conflating and misconstruing and combining two totally different arguments. Would you play it if it wasn't your job? I would play this game every single year if it wasn't my job, yes. But the difference is I would pick up the game in end of September, and I probably would play for the first month or two, and then I'd stop. I sure as hell wouldn't be playing this game in middle of March, 6 months into them making the game worse and worse and worse with every gameplay patch, and yet going deeper and deeper and deeper down the casino gambling section that is the promo packs. I mean, for God's sakes, they've released a 6,000 FIFA point pack? Like, no. But I would still play it every year. Definitely. I mean, the reality of the matter here is if I wasn't streaming, I don't think I'd be playing video games.
Hey, man.
Think if I wasn't streaming, I'd be back in the car world. I'd be back working on cars in the evenings, going to car shows, you know, doing stuff like that. I think it would be, I'd probably get back into like the I don't know how to best describe it. The gun world, the military world. So I'd go back into going to shooting ranges and participating in that type of stuff. Like, you know, the things that I used to have as my hobbies before all of this is probably what I would do if I wasn't streaming as video games as a job. I just got rid of an 83. Oh well. Would you still be able to make an income? Respectfully? Brett, I have no idea what your respectfully question even is. What? If you weren't streaming. I don't know what, so I don't know, what do you mean? If I wasn't streaming, if I never was streaming, I would be doing the job I was doing and running the company I was running before. Yeah, like I said, I have no idea what your question is. I didn't realize you had a company, my fault. Brett, my man, did you think I shot out of my mom's vagina streaming bronze pack openings? I mean, interestingly, there are basically a lot of content creators that basically left high school and immediately became content creators. So I suppose that isn't too far-fetched of a thought process to have for some people, but yes. Anyways, what an interesting time we live in, huh? What an interesting time to live in. My camera settings are just telebroadcast, if you're asking about gameplay. I gotta watch what I say? No, you don't gotta watch what you say. I mean, watch how you form a question, sure. Because like I said, I mean, I didn't even understand what your question was for the first 2 minutes.
Hey, man.
Game is dead to me, but still watching the streams.
Went crazy when I packed Team of the Year Fred Flintstone. Butt sack pack? I think Steph is on the one coffee train as well. I think both of us need another coffee. Nutsack pack? I can't do that. That would hurt. I don't even think I could get enough pressure to get the button to press with a nutsack pack. Nutsacks are way too malleable. Sipping number 2. I'm gonna get mine after 6 p.m. content, I think. This is a kid-friendly stream? It is not. It's marked as an adult stream. 18 plus, man. Drop from my height, but that's what that would hurt so much, and I again do not think it'd be possible to even get it to engage. All right, that's not a bad 77 by 3. 85, 84, 83. We're done having babies YOLO. Wow. Doesn't mean it won't hurt. Babies or not, my plums are very sensitive. Let's go, another 85. 4x for days.
Hey, man.
Let's go, Nick.
Guapos, thank you again, brother. Appreciate the primer. Matt, ya man, thank you again for the primer. Mr. Type 44, we're talking about the OGs today, man. 96 months is crazy. Thank you, dude. Speaking of OGs, Ollie, 84 months. Once again, man, much love, boys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What's up, Vader? Nice, Ox. Good stuff. Get yourself in that gym. Yeah, I really need to get a construction company into the basement to remodel the gym, man. I'm really struggling after a couple of years of just dumbbells and a bench to get proper workouts in anymore, man. I need a cable machine. I assume I'm gonna need at least a squat rack, you know, barbell and weights for deadlifts and all that good stuff. And I really do also want to get a leg extension machine, like hamstring and quad extension. I think leg days will benefit very nicely from that. Do I bother playing divisions? Up to you if you want to have fun. I do not bother with public gyms. No, it just would add an extra hour to my day, to and from, and you know, to the gym, parking, getting in there, getting set up, and the in between waiting for equipment to open up, and then from the gym home, shower, etc. I would just add another hour of. If I was retired, or I was only streaming 4 hours a day, yeah, definitely I'd be down. But unfortunately. I don't know that will ever happen. I enjoy streaming too much. How much does it cost to set up a decent home gym? I don't know. I have no idea. Depends on where you are in your fitness journey. I mean, your home gym can just be your body, dude, for depending on how out of shape you are. You can do body weight exercises and fixing your diet for the first year before even needing to worry about gym equipment. You gotta establish discipline and cutting weight and getting your body prepped before even worrying about gym equipment. You get a door pull-up bar, body-weighted squats and leg extensions and lunges and push-ups and sit-ups, and that's more than you'll need for the first year. And that's basically all free. But what people don't realize, or what they do realize, but what people don't apply is the fact that all that stuff just it requires discipline. People think that they need to get a gym set up before they start working out, but you'll spend the money on a gym setup and 99.9% of the time it's just wasted money. It just becomes a hanger for your dirty clothes or your clean clothes, or becomes a dust capturing machine over time, right? I'm sure there's probably a couple hundred people in the chat right now that have equipment in their house or in their basement that all it is just collecting dust. Hopefully, Dibby, hopefully, man. I would enjoy that too. Again, I need a proper garage setup so I can start buying my tools and all of that. What's difficult is food. Yeah, for sure. Definitely. I mean, I will say that lifting heavy weights 5-6 days a week, and once you get into a routine, does make your eating more... Okay, I want to choose the right word here because people always like stick to every micro millimeter of what I say. Lifting heavy weights 5 to 6 days a week, building up muscle, the metabolism increase, your muscles basically continuously burning calories, rebuilding, etc. basically allows your food intake to be less of an issue. It's always going to be an issue. I mean, you can't work out a bad diet. You can't outwork a bad diet, right? You can't outwork more calories in than less calories out. I mean, you're always going to be fat if that's just what it is. I mean, that is simple thermodynamics, right? That's just simple physiology, if you will. But lifting weights does allow you to have a little bit more leeway with your diet. What you got to try and work on is make sure you get a correct amount of protein in for your body weight. and you really want to try and reduce your liquid calories, and you want to try and reduce your hyper palatable gross processed calories. Hyper palatable meaning like a pizza. You can eat a whole pizza and that's like 3 times the amount of calories you should have in one day, right?
Hey, man.
You can eat a supersized McDonald's meal and that is basically your calories for the day. So those few little rules will go a long way for people getting themselves healthy. But they're not willing to talk about that. Dude, like people's drinking habits, I'm talking about alcohol drinking habits, is killing them. And probably the biggest issue with their current being overweight. I mean, there's people that I know in extended family, etc., that constantly try and tell me, I don't eat really much, you know, I don't eat, and they're 100 pounds overweight. I'm like, wait, what do you think you're doing? Does food creep in your mouth at night while you're sleeping? Or are you absolutely overeating, but you just not really paying attention? Or maybe you're drinking too much. People don't realize how much booze is heavy in calories, right? You have 2, 3, or 4 drinks a night. That's like having 2 different meals in the day. It's like half your caloric intake is in alcohol. How is tasty food always high in calories? I mean, it's hyper palatable food. It's made that way on purpose. And that's also just not correct either. I mean, there's plenty of tasty food that is and once again, it's not the idea of high in calories that's the problem. It's palatable food that you don't even realize how much you're eating is the issue. I mean, a steak is high in calories. 2 chicken breasts is high in calories. Eggs are high in calories, but that's all good stuff for you, right? A Big Mac is high in calories, but that's horrific. All right. I think we're gonna go do a 4x. Yeah, I don't know too much about that logistics. I've gone down the rabbit hole of drinking being terrible for you. I don't know the exact details about your anabolic capacities by drinking or whatever, but as you can imagine, right? When you're shit-faced the next day, depending on your age, it could take you 2 or 3 days to just feel semi-normal again, right? So I can only imagine what type of havoc that is wreaking on your body. I mean, alcohol is a literal poison. It is a confirmed poison to your body. Take my money. Period. No discussion beyond that. Take my bank card. You enjoy it, fair play,
better
but
than coming into the stream after a heavy gym session and 28 love.
Good stuff, red hair. I struggled with my gym session today, dude. It took me an hour and 45 minutes to get through my workout. I got it done, lifted really heavy stuff, but I did struggle today. All right, we're at 124 completions, boys. Almost there. 26 left. And then we can get into the peepees. Nice, fanboy. That sounds great. Struggling to work out because of Ramadan, to be honest. I mean, again, whatever excuses you need to come up with, that's fine too. I totally understand. Fasting, especially if you're fasting food and water from dawn till dusk, is going to make anything hard. I know for a fact. I've gone the last year waking up early, feeding, eating caloric dense, protein dense meals every 2 hours until 3 p.m. and then working out while being fully fueled, to now the last month going back to working out early in the mornings fasted for 10 hours, trying to lift the exact same heavy weight. And I can tell you, after 10 hours of not eating and then trying to lift extremely heavy stuff, it really sucks. But I still do it, right? So I'm hoping, Torre, that even while fasting is going on, you still, get your workouts in, get your lifts in, but very reasonably and very understandably. If you need to tone that down a little bit, right, because of you not having the necessary food in your body, that totally is understandable. Don't beat yourself up about it, for sure. Anyways, Anders, thank you for the primer, man. I appreciate you. Nice, Vern. You got this, bro. You got this. 80 is the 84 by 5 from the 77 by 3 grind? I think so. I drink every now and then. I cut drinking out of my life, Frankie, for a good 2 years, 3 years. I'm back to, like, on a special occasion, if I feel the pull to drink, I'll drink. Like, on vacation, I didn't really feel like drinking. A couple of dinners, my father-in-law, like, had a beer, and I'm like, I'll have a beer with you. So I got, like a gluten-free type of beer, which is not great, I gotta be honest. But anyways, I had a couple of beers here and there, and I trust me, I really enjoy drinking. I love a gin and tonic, dude. I love a glass of whiskey. I love a glass of whiskey. But I don't love it enough to be okay with how much it counteracts everything else in my life. How much it screws up my sleeping, how much it screws up my lifting and my physical activities for the 2, 3, 4 days after. So I always gotta weigh those two things, or those two options. So Stones and Cooley Daddy, where do they go? Into the 84 by 2? Or sorry, the 82 by 20? Where did I get 84 by 2 from? I like that we're back to collecting informs, though. This is good. Very good. Man, I miss Wasted Wednesdays. What's up, Matty boy? I've lost 50 pounds since we stopped doing those. Brother, I cannot tell you how much better my life is since we quit Fucked Up Fridays and Wasted Wednesdays.
Long time
Yes,
no
my
see.
finances
How
have
is
taken
it
a
going,
dive,
Weekend
but
28 love?
that's okay. We'll be all right. We'll survive.
Now that's what I call an eruption.
Do I have to do an 80? I have to do an 85 squad, right? Is it an 85 squad or an 84 squad? What if an 86 will work?
Hey, man.
6 years.
Yeah.
Wow, longer than any relationship I've had. I feel like you got a my mom soon and 28 lull.
Hey, man.
I feel like you got a my mom soon? Well, I mean, I'm not doing. What does your mom want from me? I'll cut her grass. But that's about it. Thank you for the 72 months. Barbas, thank you for the 16. Gulls, did you get the gifted subs to work? I see a gifted sub from Gulls. Thank you, man. Tim Hanover, thank you again, dude. Better be rich in health and rich in finance. Man, the one thing I noticed with the Hawaii vacation, dude, is how important health is, dude. Like, all the struggles I was going through, it really did make it hard to enjoy the vacation. Everyone else enjoyed it, which is great, but for me, makes me think I gotta be a bit more selfish on doing things I want to do in my life, man. Like getting back into the car culture and that type of stuff. Like we got a short time on this earth, man. I really got to start getting back to a few of the things that hobbies wise I enjoyed. And if you're a dude, man, taking care of your family and taking care of all things, life just speeds by, dude. You one day you wake up and be like, man, I'm 42. All I do is this. Oh, I stopped going to the gym with my bro. I stopped, going to Cars and Coffee with my other two college buddies and whatnot. Sometimes it's good to keep up with some hobbies that make you happy, man. Whether you want to be Ron Swanson and take up woodworking, or which is something I'd like to do, or learn how to play a guitar, or whatever, man. Gaming is my hobby and my getaway. I mean, I'm very blessed that that it's my job. I very much am, man. I not a day goes by where I don't realize how lucky I am to do what I do every day. I'm 39 in May. Tell me about it. It's crazy. Time moves so freakishly fast, huh? We went to Waikiki. Timmy. kind of want to open yeah, these, like, just restock on the non-rares. I'm 47 and my kids are at university. I feel like I've completed life. You know what's crazy, Barbus? So, being that I'm 38, at 47, that's 9 years from now, my kids will be midway through finishing university. In less than 9 years, I'm going to be an empty nester, most likely. I mean, I love my kids. I love the crazy life we have right now, but the thought process of things calming down a little bit, being like me and Steph able to wake up and like go for a walk, or able to wake up and be like, babe, let's go for a drive. Let's go in the old Porsche. We'll drive up to Whistler, have a coffee up there, you know, sit at one of the glacier-fed lakes for a couple hours, and maybe go for a walk, and we'll cruise home. Little things like that, man, that I did in my teenage years, right? It's funny that I'm thinking of those things in my mid to late 40s as being a possibility again. It's kind of wild. Life is mad.
Hey, man.
95 months and 28 yummy.
How old was I when I had my very first kid? 26. He was a surprise. Like, we were married and whatnot, but we weren't planning kids. We were kind of just planning on... I don't know, you know what, man? If Ethan didn't surprise us with his amazing, well, I guess surprise, I don't know if I would have been even mature enough to make a decision on when to have a kid. So I always say this. I mean, he was the greatest surprise of my life. Definitely turned me from a selfish guy into, someone that's working on trying to be a good dad. I'm not going to say I'm a good dad, but I'm working on it. Oh my god, is it? Dude, are we yapping and yapping and yapping and we just casually scrolled over 6 p.m. content? Hold on. I think it's 6 p.m. content time, boys. I mean, it's Tuesday, so I'm really enjoying these chit-chats, and I have no idea what type of content we're going to be looking at here, but... Wait, what have I... What the heck? Give me 1 second, boys. Let me just finish up this. Oh, wait, I guess I don't need to finish this up because it's going to have refreshed anyways. Oh, man, I'm a pleb, guys. So the 84 won't work again, will it? Yeah, we'll have to do the 85. Oh, well, let's just get it done. See what the 6 p.m. content is for us today. Maybe they surprise us with a lovely new Evo. I'll back out all the way. Oh, no, wait, no, let's not back out all the way. We'll go to the club. Check Evos first. Did that count? Nice. So, Golden Glow Up. Legends of the Pitch. Legends of the Pitch. Jack of all trades. Secret stuff. Showdown winners, birthday magic. Okay, so no new Evos for the... I mean, we have been given a lot of Evos, I suppose, so can't be expecting Evos every single day. That's a bit dead. Tuesdays are normally dead, though. So the daily SBC is back. We'll get it out of the way. Never forget. I don't really want to use a Bundesliga player. Okay, so our daily login is finished for the day. 88 plus Winter Wildcard versus Team of the Year pack. These are so ass. Not including Heroes or Icons, which also is ass. I don't know, man. I considering best ofs are in packs anyways, I don't know why you'd ever do this. I suppose I'll only do this if and when I get a 90 or higher rated dupe. So I might do this, but it'll just be if and when we get a higher rated dupe. Pendas, another kind of boring player pick. 2 Appendas. I'm assuming 1, 4-star, 5-star, and 1 5-star, 4-star, right? Yep. Now, are the stats different? 87, 81, 87 versus 87, 81, 87. This is so dumb. Playstyles are different? No, they're just set up differently, but they're the same. So for someone of his... I suppose if you're going to use him at striker, you want the 5-star weak foot, but if you're going to use him out wide, you'd want the skills, yeah? Dribbling is average too. Give him a artist, I feel like. I don't know. I'm not overly excited about this for content, dudes. It means nothing to me. 88, 85, 86. I'd assume it's going to be the exact same thing, right? What? 84, 87, 88. So they're different requirements. Whatever, I'm moving on. I don't care. I genuinely don't care. So we got a refresh on the PPs, a refresh on the 82 by 10s, which I already completed one of them. 80 plus double, is this new again? No, that's the same old one that's been there the whole time. Damn, 6 p.m. content really crept up on me today. I've actually enjoyed all these conversations we've been having. Okay, so these have all refreshed. We'll do those again. All right, so is that it? A dead party bag and Openda. I mean, there's definitely not going to be objectives. Are we surprised, I guess, boys? Not really, right? Tuesday content is what it is. That's just the way EA has the week structured, which is why I'm always shocked that Monday to Thursday they don't do an Evo every single day to just keep people a bit more engaged. St. Paddy's Day content. Yeah, this is all pretty dead. I don't think I'm going to worry about Kolomwani, man. I just don't care. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty dead content, boys. Pretty dead content, which I suppose is always a great thing that we all do our own content on this channel, right? I mean, we already packed a UCL food tray, which is sweet. The usual Tuesday content, yeah. You know what? Since, as always, there's more 6 p.m. viewers than there are... There's a higher number of viewers right now than normal. Why don't we pop a couple of these juicer packs? Let's do some of these 82 by 20. See if we can get something big here. Okay. Gyoro and 4X gets 1 card added to it. Oh. And Kimi Räikkönen. Now, do we have a dangler? The last time we did this, we had a crazy dangler. We had a Dennis Bergkamp birthday. Oh. In my heart of hearts, I thought we were going to see another dangler there. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to do a inform PP and a 4X, yeah? So Gabriel and Bach Galton. Let's go do the inform PP first, I think. Yep. Gabriel. I've already forgotten. God bless. Gabrielle, Lawrence, and Bach. Is that who it was? Gabrielle, Bach, and who? Galton. 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 Yeah. Galton, right? Then we go down to the 80s, and we should be chill. Come on. Let's get an informed Virgil here. We keep packing Virgil when he's not a special. We just need him as a special, and then we're looking good. I'll bring alerts back as well.
Hey, man.
Hope all is good, Nick.
Thank you, Minnie. It is, bro. It is. It is. I don't really need to care about 81s, honestly, versus 80s. They're all discard, aren't they? Okay. 85, 483, no, 483s, and the rest are 82s. Oh, I might not have 85s. You know what? I'm not going to do the PP yet. I don't want to just waste an 86. That's silly. Let's get back to the packs. What about another 82 by 20, yeah? We'll get it. Surely we'll get an 85 in this one. I kind of want to open a 4X as well. I'm washed up, boys. I can't even stay on task for the most basic things. I forgot about Kimi Räikkönen. I'm so washed up. Family, 101 months. Thank you so much, man. All right, there we go, boys. If I get rid of all my fodder in my club, we'll probably have another 50 to 60 high level, like 87 to 89 rated 4X packs. But I'll wait. I'll just deal with the dupes. I'm almost scared that they're gonna give me a Johan Cruyff SBC at some point. I want to be ready to craft that. My body is just waiting for that. Or even a Zambrotta SBC. Alright, now we can do the 82 by 20. There we go. Come on. Oh no. Oh wait, no, that could be the female player, right? Yeah, nice. 80. Ooh. 4X. To the exchange we may go. Who's the dupe? Oh, for God's sake, Kimi Räikkönen! It's always him. Hold on. Maybe we get a dangler. No dangler. Alright, we did get an 85 though, so that's a small W. What the hell am I gonna do with all these 83s, guys? I know. I know exactly what we'll do. So, before I forget again, put Kimi over here. Yeah, we did get that 85. I like Team of the Week picks. I do. Especially when Team of the Weeks are worthless. It's always a great way to just restock the club. Restock. Because, you know, next Friday or whatever, or very soon, at least, we'll get a refresh on maybe a repeatable icons with informs. And then informs will boom up in price, and I'll have 5 pages of informs that I can grind through again. So it's all part of the grind, really. I'm gonna do another 82 by 20, by the way. Once we're done this. Okay, so 85. Was it only 83s that were dupes? Hello, Hanky. It's probably going to be one card that I'll discard here. Do your 82 by 20s. I just got Henri. GG. I got a Dennis Bergkamp birthday from it. He's not great, though. All right, come on. I'm so glad this guy missed a breakaway against us when we played them. Holy God. Leicester should have beat us that game. I have no idea still to this day how we won that game. Crazy. Absolute scenes of pandemonium and glorious eruptions. Timber's Evo's insane. Alright, another 82 by 20, yeah? Come. Vidjamon! $10!
Yesterday upload and wanted to share my experience. I have been watching you for 10 years since I was 15. I always turn on your stream after coming from work. I play only offline for a Evo grind for Estonia or Liverpool players.
Well, thank you, man. I that is a terrible pack, by the way. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Well, that means a lot. Like I said, I think sometimes I forget just how many people still support what I'm doing on Twitch and YouTube every day. And okay, I'm not a Nick Merckx or a Run the Fut Market or you know, whoever is the next the huge content creator, but I've got my beautiful pocket of community that I'm so grateful for, man, and it includes people like you, Vid. So thanks, man. What are the dupes is the question. Do you know how to fix I have an Evo of Ox and I can't Evo him? Nope, it's I think EA did it on purpose to screw you guys over. If you discard an existing Evo, it glitches out and doesn't let you Evo another version of the card. I swear EA did it on purpose. Well, again, it feels like they did it on purpose. Vid, another 10!
I will continue to support the stream as I find this channel as second family, from trolling Jacko once in a blue moon to laughing at idiot non-subs in the chat. Even though I disagree with some of your points from time to time, I will always come back.
Brother, that makes me happy.
Hey, man.
That makes me happy
Done
that you
with
disagree
FIFA
with some
for
of
the
my
year,
stuff.
But I'll try to remember to drop my Prime sub here whenever I get the chance. Hope all's good, man, and 28 heart.
I truly, and we said this yesterday, so I'm just repeating myself within 24 hours, but I want you guys, sometimes in the chat, how you verbalize it is important, but I want you guys, at least in your head, and verbally with me, but again, just pick your moment to disagree with me, right? Because again, if I'm losing in champs and you just say some contrarian shit, I'm going to tell you to shove it up your ass. But overall, if we're having these conversations, I love people having a differing opinion from me. And what I will say is I hope that on a daily, if not a daily, at least a weekly basis, sometimes my takes surprise you. I want myself to be a centrist thinker of filling through the gray areas where sometimes I'll have a left thought process, sometimes I'll have a right thought process, sometimes I'll have a lead superfan thought process, sometimes I'll have a I love Ultimate Team thought process, sometimes I'll have I hate Ultimate Team thought process, sometimes I'll love people thought process, sometimes I hate everyone thought process. And through all of these discussions, I hope that on a daily, if not a weekly basis, things I say you disagree with. Because if every single thing I say, you just, yep, absolutely, I'm probably part of an echo chamber of yes men thought processes that I don't want to be, right? I want you guys to, at some points in time, at any different topics, you to think, damn, you know what? No, I don't really agree with Nick saying that if you play 5 at the back right now, 6 months into the game, you're an idiot. I disagree with that. You know, whatever your disagreement is, because I think far too often content creators funnel down one opinion, garner an audience down one opinion, and stay down that route, and then just create a bubble of an echo chamber where no new ideas come from. And I think that's awful. It's bad for my development as a human being. It's bad for you guys' development as consumers of my content. I really do think it's important that we always have certain things. And I'm not saying we got to sit here and argue with each other every day, right? I don't mean that, because that would also just be awful. Is every single day on stream, everyone's just arguing with each other. But having a differing of opinion, and my chat having a differing of opinion, and then vocalizing it to me is inevitably gonna change me as a person sometimes for the better, right? I mean, you guys know 10 years ago how much I used to make fun of thoughts, and how much I used to make fun of those chicks on Twitch that would just have the low cut tops and be bouncing around like this with their tits out trying to get easy subs. I used to roast those people. But you know what? Enough people pointed out to me like, hey man, you know what? If you got it and it's a way to earn money, then go for it, as long as it's within the rules. And I've changed my opinion over the years on that. And that is thanks to you guys kind of disagreeing with me cooking those people all the time. Because if it's within the rules, fair enough, man. If you want to paint your titties and you've got an 18+ stream set up, you know, where you let people know at least that children aren't welcome into your stream, then fair enough. And if it earns you money, fair enough. You know, fair enough. If I could double my sub count, I'd paint my titties too. I just know for a fact I don't have I don't have that pull with my chat. I would do it. I would do it. So, and that's just like more of a joke thing, but it is an honest point.
Now that's what I call
it genuinely is something that I've changed my mind about through the years, right? It absolutely is. And that's important. All right, let's do some 4X packs. We got to restock the non-rares. Credit card is ready. Mo Runnin, you ain't even a sub. I don't believe you. I disagree. It's the easy way. No, it's not. Because, Bob, if you did that, you wouldn't get shit. Dude, if the sweet baby Jesus had gifted you with a lovely body and you didn't value yourself enough to earn an income in another way, that's on you. And you do it and you enjoy it. And who cares if it is the easy way for that specific person? I suppose what's changed my opinion is, who am I to criticize someone for how they want to earn their income if they do it legally and without hurting anyone else?
Amen.
Now, do I hope that I educate my daughter enough where she values herself enough as a person, where she doesn't feel like that's the type of job she needs to do? I hope I'm a good enough parent and a good enough father figure where my daughter isn't one that wants to do stuff like that, of course. But if there's people out there that think that that's what they need to do, I don't really feel like I should be overly critical of what they want to do. I mean, it's their world. Whereas before, I felt it very important to let you guys know that I thought that was crap. There you go, Mo Runnin. Thank you for the sub. Much love. What's up, Ballon d'Or? How you doing, man? Could you tell me the channels so I know which ones to avoid? Brother, just skim through the just chatting section. You don't even need a specific channel. You just need a section on Twitch to see titties. If you started painting your titties, I'd unsubscribe. To subscribe to my OnlyFans, right? Hopefully. Whoa! Whoa!
One last thing, Jacko is a batch with small ZZ, also please increase character limit in donos. Thank for years of entertainment.
Cheers, Vid. I mean, I think, what is there, like 300 characters? I think that's enough, no? I think that's good. I mean, I would much rather, if people want to send me a Bible passage in a dono, they'd have to do it through 2 different donos. More money for me, right? As opposed to someone sending me a 14-paragraph long message in one dono. I mean, we all gotta be businessmen here somewhat. Do I really want to discard all this? I mean, that's half of a... No, this would be a bad representation of an RTG if I discarded 5 players. Let's do a quick 5-minute yeeting of fodder. Do you have innies or outie nipples? I have tiny nipples. I don't know that you can have innies or outies. They're kind of like flat, right? If they're regular, and if they're cold, they're kind of little pointy outies, right? I mean, that's pretty normal. I mean, you can go on my Instagram and find out, I suppose. I'm sure there's some shirtless pictures there. I got tiny nips. Which I think aesthetically are pretty good looking, to be fair. Much better than huge, like, Coke bottle nips. Those are kind of always shocking to see. You're like, bro, did someone just throw a salami on your chest?
Hey,
a piece of salami on your chest? Or is that a nip?
Love the group of people you have supporting you, any group.
Yeah, burger patty nips? Like, what's up with that?
Look at glass half full rather than half empty. All the love, brother.
Nips that belong on a pizza. Having said that, though, different strokes for different folks, right? I mean, I might as well go all in here. This entire live epi recording is going to be demonetized by YouTube, so we might as well just keep talking about this insane shit. It's going to be demonetized anyways. But yeah, some people like that. I'm sure Zway does. I'm sure that's like a Zway kink. Pepperoni nips. Vamos. I'm sad for the new injury, but just a small setback. We'll be back stronger than ever. Wait, so Courtois hurt his other knee today? Seeing a quote from Courtois from Romano seems to be that it's not as bad as once we thought. Okay. Well, that's, I guess, good for him then. It's not a big injury. Are you tuning a radio in reference to nips? I mean, I feel like me and my buddies in high school definitely did a lot of that to each other. The nip twisters, dude. Man, sometimes I miss high school debauchery just because, like, you're with your homies and you just are a bunch of useless morons for 8 hours a day. That was pretty fun. I can't lie. Just being an absolute dumbass, laughing till your ribs hurt for 8 hours a day. You know, dead arming each other, walking past your friend and smashing him in the back of the hamstring to dead leg him, like, just for no reason. Like, you know, he walks by and almost rips your nipple off by giving you a nipple twister. Like, these things were great in hindsight.
Hey, man.
What's up, OG Zens? Sorry for the topic of conversations. I'm trying to move on from it, thinking of other things to say, but all I'm seeing is titty talk in the chat. Thanks, Nelson. Appreciate the 64 months with Prime. Love my community, man. I'm so blessed. Even when EA don't give us the content, you guys bring the content. Sometimes it ends up us talking about pepperoni pizza nipples, but overall, the joy I get with these 2 to 3 hour sessions a day, just chatting absolute balls to you, or what do you guys call in the UK? Bollocks? Chatting absolute, yapping absolute balls, chatting absolute bollocks, whatever the terminology is. Take my money! Take my money! Take my bank card!
Nick, you have any experience with lower back bulge disc, sciatica and stuff? I'm going through it right now, so painful it's insane. Just saw the doctor, now I have physical therapy to try and fix it.
Mystic,
anyways, much love.
I've been dealing with exactly what you just described for the last probably 3 months. My lower back is in so much excruciating pain. To the point where in Hawaii, I did not sleep for 8 days. So that's probably another big reason as to why I didn't overly enjoy myself. Where everything seemed kind of negative, if you know what I'm saying. And even now, it still hurts. But I found trying to overstretch, and I really want to figure out how I can get an inverted table in my life. Because I think hanging upside down, even for 5 minutes a day to relieve that stress on all that compression on your lower back that you get all day long, is hugely important. So what I've been doing to counteract that is just hanging on my pull-up bar. So in between certain workouts, I'll just sit there and just hang. Just dead hang. Or like this or whatever, and just dead hang. And really try and almost focus on relaxing my back, my lower back, and just feeling that pull. Lower back problems because of tight hamstrings. Oh, brother, and I have the tightest of hamstrings, for sure. Yeah, I have absolutely the tightest of hamstrings. So I really want to work out on stretching. That's, I think, the next evolution of my making my body as good as I can is really getting a stretching routine before bed. Full body stretching routine, but specifically like legs, hamstrings, lower back. I really got to learn a proper stretching routine. And then something else I've heard is people that you can start doing exercises or, again, specific hangs where you almost imagine the short kings out there like Itani. Itani could basically lay on a dining room table and hang his butt off the table and go like in a pendulum like that and let his leg swing, right? Because Itani's like 2 feet tall. So even though the distance from the floor to a dining room table is probably only 2 feet, if Itani were to hang off of it, he wouldn't get anywhere near touching, right? Because he's like a child. Whereas with me, I'm 6'3". I can't do that. Like this, but dude, if I do that, my knees would hit the ground. So, but there are machines out there that are a lot higher up that you basically lay off of the platform and you basically hang, and you can even put like weights on your feet that help like pull that the whole lower back, right? Because you're basically planting on like your chest right to your nuts, and it's basically just the pendulum from your nuts down, right? So I want to find a machine like that, or like I said, an inversion table of some sort. Apparently is amazing for those types of pains. Foam rolling I haven't found to be too helpful, but again, that I should have part of my stretching routine before bed. I might bring my foam roller upstairs. Like while we're just watching TV as a family anyways, just do 15 minutes. What about sleep positioning? Well, I like a firm mattress, and our mattress now is probably like 15 years old. It was firm, but it's probably not so firm anymore, and it's I'm sure it's just old technology now too, right? So maybe getting a new mattress, like a firmer mattress, would be great. I sleep on my stomach, and I actually find that helps the most, because if I spend all day sitting, right, in a certain way, with my back like this, I find then sleeping on my stomach all night, where like I almost hyperextend my back the other way for 8 hours, helps a lot. It almost resets a lot of the damage. I'm scared of chiropractors, man. I find that such a fake job. I don't know, man. Chiropractors freak me out.
Hey, man.
Prepping for a powerlifting comp, so haven't been in a whole lot, but sending love nonetheless.
Jay, let's go, man. Dude, please tweet me out your
Hey, man.
your lifts and stuff, man. I got a couple of viewers now that like send me just tweets about their like workout routines and what they're doing and stuff, man. You guys inspire me too, boys. Like I want you to know, I wake up every day, I spend 10 or 15 minutes logging on to X, checking my mentions and stuff, and that's right before I go work out. So nothing gets me amped up for my own workout. I'm gonna go work out anyways, but nothing gets me excited seeing you guys kind of getting after it too. I love it. You know, if we can sit there inspiring each other, that's amazing. I just feel a bit weird. Like, you guys know I've been in this fitness journey for 2-3 years. I haven't posted really anything on social media, nothing on Twitter. I know a lot of people feel like they don't go to the gym unless they post it to their Instagram about them at the gym. I just didn't want to do any of that, but I'm starting to think maybe that will help motivate people too, is if like I do a daily type of post of getting after it. Good for you, Jay. Holy moly. I don't post much on anything. Me either, man. I don't know. Kind of over that whole thing. But again, the amount of people that seem to be interested in what I'm doing, again, it's not as much as a Chris Bumstead is going to get in terms of people interacting and wanting to see what he's doing. But I do think we've got a few people in the community that would benefit from a daily post of me like, all right, getting after it. Today is back buys and, you know, rear delts. Powerlifter goes into gyms and decimates the gym bros. Yeah, it's content, right? It's content. I actually find it a bit cringy, but he seems to be a nice guy, so I don't think it's as cringy as some other people's content is. Not to mention it's all staged. Oh, for sure. For sure. Especially nowadays. that might work for 1 or 2 times, but if it goes viral, I mean, any other time you try and do something like that, people are going to recognize it anyways. Right? Oh, I feel like I'm going to die. It's so hot. All right, let's see if we can get something good to get another game. What if we played 1 game today? Yikes. Too much fun conversations. Well, I think they're fun conversations. Chat may disagree. Have I ever listened to Mind Pump? No. I mean, my last couple of gym sessions, I've been listening to... I like Modern Wisdom a lot. Can't remember the guy's name. But over the last 3-4 years, he's gone from like a gym bro to actually, I mean, having great guests on. So I'm finishing up the podcast with him and Destiny. Destiny is a very left-leaning, like an overly obnoxiously left-leaning person. Is really hard to listen to a lot, but I find as well over the years he's kind of adjusted to be a bit more centrist in the way he's argumentative and discusses things, and it's a bit more enjoyable. So I'm finishing up that. I didn't think I would enjoy the podcast because, like I said, he's not the type of person I'd care about listening to. But he was pretty good on the Modern Wisdom podcast. And then before that, I watched 2 podcasts with Arnold. Those were enjoyable. I watched a podcast with Lane Norton. That was enjoyable as well. Mini Freaks, I mean, I don't really particularly use X other than posting like go live stuff. I might start doing a bit more here and there. Because again, it is kind of dumb that I'm not at least reaching out to the audience of mine that cares to see a few daily things here and there. So I'm thinking of posting maybe once a day on X and on Insta. Probably more about fitness, or eventually in the car culture, getting into some car stuff maybe. But if there was a way I could unban everyone on X, I would. At this point, I would, yeah. I don't know how though. Is there a system that can do it for you? I don't know. I kind of wish like Elon would come up with a button that you could click, like kind of on Twitch, where you can do a command unban all or unblock all. And then that way I kind of just have a clean slate. Like we do every year with every new FIFA launch, I unblock everybody on the channel again. Sea of Thieves is going to be on PS5? I didn't know that. I did not know that. I don't want to do a 4X too to restock on the restock on the non-rares. Cristiano. Okay. Double walkout maybe? Okay. How erupt would it be if it was Cristiano and Messi in the same pack? Cristiano and then a secret hidden Futbide Leo? Okay, well, the 4X gets me another 4X. So that's always a dub. Not quite the same, but kind of. Because the 88 gets you 27 and the 86 gets you what? 15? So, plus another 50-something players too to grind. So this grind is truly limitless. Every once in a while, really, if you get unlucky, you might have to go buy an 88 or an 89 to restart the grind. But it's a vibe, man. It's so chill. It's so easy to do. Do I want to do this? No, I refuse. 88 just goes into the 4X. Like I said, 90 or above if I pack a dupe, I'll do that PP. 89s are 20k on PC. That's so awesome. Well, it's also because you don't need to buy 85s to 89s. It's so easy to pack them to continue your grind that it's just it's chill. It's kind of crazy that 6 months into the game, EA still have not allowed anyone to Evo a base Ronaldo yet. Anyone else find that a bit dumb? Like, what's the thought process in not wanting a base Ronaldo to get a slight improvement? I don't understand. Have I chosen a player for today's new Evo? There isn't a new Evo today. Ever. He is a big knob, isn't he? Can you believe that this guy, when he was playing in Spain, was so drunk one day before going to practice that he went to fill up his Ferrari at a gas station, left it in neutral, it rolled over his foot and broke his goddamn foot. And he was out for, what, 6 months? This guy's career is the biggest, nuttiest, weirdest thing ever. Saving for a huge Ronaldo at the end. Imagine using a base Ronaldo for 9 months before being able to upgrade him. Like, come on, EA. I seriously think that they could do an Evo every day. One day it's paid, one day it's free. One day it's paid, one day it's free. One day it's paid, one day it's free. Again, why like, just what is the thought process of being against that? Why? Why? As mental as Balotelli throwing fireworks at his teammates in the changing rooms? Nah, bro. Balotelli's hilarious. We used to do that. Dude, in Lebanon, we used to have firecracker wars. We'd go to the Dikene, which that sounds maybe sexual, but in Lebanese, that just means the corner store, which was run by, like, my great aunt. And we'd each buy a grocery bag of fireworks, and then we'd go into a field with broken homes and half-built homes and stuff like that. Part of our, the Daya, which is like a village or whatever. And each person would set up in one of the buildings, and then we'd attack each other with firecrackers and Roman candles. You'd light them and run after each other and shoot them at each other. Like, no one else had a childhood like that, man? Late 90s, early 2000s in Lebanon in the summer, we'd be risking our life and limb just to have a little bit of fun. We didn't have Call of Duty. We had real life Call of Duty with fireworks. Anyone else? Or am I alone on that degeneracy with my cousins? I did in Argentina? Okay, so there you go. Some of you guys lived a fun childhood too. I'm not saying it was intelligent, I'm just saying that's what we did. Did that in Dubai. No one got injured either, which is shocking. We did burn down one of our neighbors, like half of his grass field. Thank God it didn't turn into a bigger forest fire, but that's about it. It's the only bad thing that really happened. Oh, 5 left. Boys, it's almost pee-pee time. Okay, dear God, that can be taken so out of context. Almost pee-pee time. I had a sheltered childhood. Fair enough. We do that over here in Ireland on Halloween. You have firecracker wars. I mean, in Halloween here, we set off firecrackers, but, you know, I feel more and more bad because, like, I love pets. I love dogs. I love animals in general. I specifically really like dogs and cats and stuff. And I always feel bad around July 4th and Halloween, man. Like, we got neighbors that all have pets and stuff like that. And, dude, like, it just sucks for them. It just sucks for the pets. So much. Like, if people are willing to take them into open areas, yeah, outside of neighborhoods, all right, that's chill. I mean, I suppose you could get ear protection for your pup if it was a big concern too. Right? You have people that take their pets to like freaking race days and stuff, and just like they would for their little kids, they put ear protection on their pets. Which maybe also sucks for the pet too, but better than them freaking out at the loud noises. I missed content. How was it? It's Tuesday. Content pretty dead on Tuesdays, bro. Fireworks are overrated. I mean, I disagree, dude. It was really nice in Halloween. We have a huge field where we live, and us and a bunch of neighbors, everybody pitched in to get like fireworks and set them all off for the kids. Like after the whole neighborhood was done, felt like very much like a movie in a way. Like after the whole neighborhood was kind of done trick or treating, everybody kind of conglomerated in the open field area, and everybody set off like just in one spot a whole bunch of beautiful fireworks for 15 minutes or half an hour. It was awesome, man. It was great. It was really annoying though, because me and like a few other people were the only ones willing to clean everything up. So that then, because people suck, made me a little bit pissed off. But otherwise, it was nice. How many? 2 left. All right. Hey, Mateo Joseph officially switched to Spain. Love that. He just tweeted him in a Spain national team kit, switching from England. He wasn't getting any game time for any of the England. I think he played for the under-21s, but not much game time. The sound, you mean? Yeah, Sim, like a lot of intense fireworks, loud fireworks is really rough on, I don't know, I would assume cats too, but on dogs specifically, man, because of how their hearing is, it's really rough on dogs. I hate how these flares make it look like I'm packing a FUT birthday. Yeah, Mateo Joseph switched nationalities to Spain. What is it? Brahim Diaz switched from Spain to Morocco. I saw a video of him celebrating with like the Moroccan players and I don't know, like a singing group or something like that. I thought that was kind of cute. To the exchange, boys. Game time? No way. Rules are rules, bro. It's got to be exciting new pulls. Man, I'm kind of excited to play Helldivers today, boys. I feel like yesterday we finally turned a corner and really started understanding how the game plays out. Kind of hyped up for Helldivers, man. Playing with that group of randoms that were like tryhard level 40s that were all talking and just me making them all laugh was sick, man. I really enjoyed myself there. It reminded me of playing with randoms in Fortnite or playing with randoms in Warzone. The content yesterday was actually felt top tier. I don't know if you guys thought it was top tier, but it felt top tier. There's not that many people left in the stream, but it was fun. Yeah, it's just good, chill fun, man. Especially while we're being able to game with Nep, it's fun too. I'm loving it. Yeah, how the hell have I managed to pack a dupe here? We have almost nothing left in the club. Timmy time, yep. Timmy time in Fortnite. This is 84s, right? Should we do these 2 PPs too? Yes. Why am I asking you guys? I know what your answer is going to be. Let's do these. I should have an absolute plethora of 84s. Are me and Nep playing tonight? I think so. Is Nep streaming? I mean, I stream until 2 or 3 a.m. UK every day. So if Nep is down to play, I'll be playing. If Nep's not down to play, I'll probably play Tarkov tonight. If Nep's not available to play Helldivers, maybe I'll play Tarkov. It's been like 2 days since I played Tarkov. I'm missing it. But if Nep wants to play, then I'll play. Of course. Did I enjoy Jedi Survivor? I love the Star Wars universe. I love everything about Jedi Survivor. I hate the puzzles. Hate the puzzles. Can someone go ask him saying, hey Nep, Nick is wondering, do you want to play Helldivers tonight? See what he says. Wow. We're going to the exchange again. Bro, I don't know if everybody's pack luck is as good as mine right now or what. Nuts. Was I ever into Halo? I loved Halo. Not as much as I love Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six game franchise. Rainbow Six Vegas, Rainbow Six Vegas 2, Rainbow Six Rogue Spear. I was more of a Tom Clancy fanboy than I was a COD or a Halo fanboy, but I still enjoyed COD and Halo. But if you gave me those 3 games to play, I'd always pick Tom Clancy's game. Always. Nah, I never got into Battlefield. I tried to play the last couple of Battlefields that came out on stream, but nah. Nope. I play Vegas too. I love doing the terrorist hunt on realistic. Dude, high density. One of my most favorite things was playing with like 2 or 3 or 4 players. Terrorist hunt in general. I mean, I loved it playing against other real life people as well. I mean, it was my first experience basically of like a 4v4 COD map, right? I mean, Rainbow Six and Tom Clancy's game was doing that before, way before Call of Duty was even a thing. They were almost the pioneers of that. I mean, I guess CS as well was kind of doing it too. Whatever it was back then, 1.6. Yeah, man, Nep naded my ass and didn't even call me back. Ready or Not is the SWAT team game, right? I watched a bit of that. It looks pretty good. I'd love to get back into Rainbow Six Siege, but I again, just like any and all games I love or love the idea of playing or used to play and really enjoyed, all of these games need so much time spent to get good at that I'm not willing to give, because I want to give time to Ultimate Team, I want to give time to Tarkov, I want to give time to F1 when it comes out, right? So unfortunately, games like Rainbow Six Siege, or honestly games like Football Manager for that reason as well, are probably still games I'm never really going to play. Because I just can't convince myself to put a lot of time into those games. I mean, again, we've said this a million times, but the new Elden Ring DLC is coming. We know we're going to be putting a lot of time into that. I want to start doing IRL streams. We should try games like Only Up. Meh. I don't. Doesn't interest me. Yeah, I don't know if the car streams and the IRL streams will ever be made into videos. Maybe. Maybe. Oh, hold on. Let's see if Run the Fuck Market's trend theory still holds out, boys. Let's do an 82 by 20 if I still have one. Oh, I don't. What do I have? What do I have? What do I have? Damn, I still have so many freaking packs. Let's do a 4X. Am I planning on restoring cars? Yep. I want to get back into welding as well. Like body fabrication welding and whatnot. I used to do a lot of like my own body work when I was building cars. Like if I wanted to delete badges or delete like light recesses in a certain car, I did all that stuff on my own. Better than paying a shop $4 grand in labor to do it when I could do it myself for 40 bucks.
Hey, man.
Q-Words, thank you for the 50. I appreciate you, man. Yeah, like the idea of getting an old Porsche and like working on the body and the body panels and restoring stuff, or picking myself an old Corrado, doing the same thing, learning how to weld properly. And Nep said no to Helldivers, down to play something else. Oh, is he not enjoying Helldivers? Interesting. I don't know what else me and Nep could play. Oh, is he done with Helldivers? Elden Ring? Oh, shit, I forgot to ask Nep about co-op Elden Ring yesterday. He said Helldivers is fun but repetitive. Oh, wow. Nah, Nep will never play Tarkov. It's too complex. I think once Nep learned Tarkov, he'd really enjoy it, but it's too complex. It's similar to me and So Rare, or me and Football Manager. It's just I don't have enough time or care to put into getting good or understanding those two games. There's no point in asking him about Tarkov. He played Tarkov with me 2 or 3 times, and I don't really have favorite F1 drivers, man. I'm trying to think what me and Nep could play together. Elden Ring co-op I think would be awesome. But like I said, dude, Elden Ring doesn't come out for another 3 months, right? I really want to start an Elden Ring co-op with Nep 2 weeks before the DLC comes out, so that we basically finish as the DLC comes out, because I genuinely feel like that content's going to be amazing. If he's willing to play Elden Ring. But again, that's in a couple of months. And I would happily do another build with Zwei. Like, if Zwei wanted to do Elden Ring in the evenings, I would fire up the stream late night to do like 2 to 3 hours a night with Zwei and Elden Ring. Like a co-op late night run, but I don't know. Zwei is Zwei. Zwei won't do it? What makes you think that? I'm curious. You can have Zwei and Nep as co-op trio. Yeah, but the thing is, me, Nep, and Zwei all have different schedules. Like, by the time Zwei'd be ready to play Elden Ring, it will be midnight his time, which is like 7 a.m. or 6 a.m. Nep's time, right? And 9 p.m. my time. Like, Zwei's schedule is so wild. Back-to-back informs now. The problem is that's a dupe. So I might have to just put him into the 4X right now. There's nowhere else. Where else would I put him? He says he put enough hours into it, plus he said he's not going to do the DLC. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, yeah, I guess the fart... Does the farty bag require an inform? Oh, okay. Sure. I'll do the farty bag. Why not? I did say I would do this stupid thing. If we got dupes. Man, I can't get over how delayed the menus are nowadays. It's crazy. Even on PC, it's a disgrace. It's so slow. Am I interested in the new Godzilla Kong movie? The one that got Oscars or won a bunch of Oscars? I'm interested in that one. I've never, ever watched a single Godzilla or Kong movie ever. I don't know if that universe or that world matters to me, but... That's from the farty bag. Now, I mean, if this guy's discard, I might as well just go do a 4x, right? Why is he going for... I mean, I'm going to sell him. 15k is 15k. I'll take it. I don't know why he sells. I have no idea why he wouldn't be discard. Oh, does he have a 15k quick sell value? Oh, well that was a waste of time then. Really? Why can't I list him for 10k then? Another EA stupidity, I suppose? Why am I surprised? Yeah, EA being EA, boys. I should know better. Yeah, it seems like everything's minimum price right now. Come on, 4x. Yes! Yes! Who the hell could this be? Right wing. Oh, for God's sake, why did I think I was getting a special Dembouz? Oh my God, why did I think I was getting a special Dembouz, dude? Oh my God, I'm an idiot. He had a Fantasy FC card, not a birthday card. Oh my God. Dude, I've hit so many good pulls. I just thought I was getting Fantasy FC Dembouz. Ay, ay, ay. To the exchange! Ay, ay, ay. I got baited so freaking hard there, man. All right, so 88 rated, Foda. Yeah, he was fun. We used him in champs this weekend. We packed him on Friday, I think. Beep, boop, 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 boo, boo, boo. Do, 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 do. Oh my God, tomorrow's leg day, guys. Ay, ay, ay. Tomorrow is freaking leg day. Need another 84 for this. Yeah, I don't care about international breaks either. I mean, the Euros I'm excited about, but these international breaks mid-season where all us football fans worry about is just if our team's players get injured on duty is... I hate them. I hate international breaks. Again, I understand teams got to try and qualify or playoffs for the Euros or whatever, but 90% of international breaks are just ass. I hate them. I gotta figure out a way to do international duty and stuff when the season is not going on. Maybe have a 2 or 3 or, I don't know, like a 4-week winter break maybe, where 1 or 2 of those middle weeks they do international stuff. I don't know. I can't think of what the right way to manage it would be, but... Yeah, like we have half of our starting 11... of our important starting 11 playing a competitive game in the Wales-Finland game. Dude, we have freaking Kamara on the Finnish side. He's our starter. Rodon, our starter. Ampadu, our starter. Dan James, our starter. And, hold on, I'm having a mental block here. Who else? Who's the fourth Welsh player, dude? What the heck? What's wrong with me? Oh, Roberts. Connor Roberts. We have basically 5 starting 11 players competing against each other, dude, in one fucking competitive game. Like, come on now. You just know how unlucky Leeds are that 2 or 3 of those players are going to come out of international duty with injuries. You just know it's gonna happen. I mean, that's just the way it is for Leeds.
Hey, man.
It's smart to do, Kjartan. Smart to do. Smart to do. I was thinking of switching up like that as well. Problem is I go so heavy with my back day anyways that the next day my biceps are in pain and kind of damaged as it is. So then to have my push day with biceps where my biceps are cooked already is also not great. But again, it's a trade-off, right? Because when I do back and buys, by the time I get to buys, my buys are cooked because I did very heavy back. So yeah, it's kind of a lose-lose, isn't it? I think the dudes that have arm... Oh my god, a 92 Harry Kane. I think the dudes that have arms in a separate day, so that they'll do back and a bit of shoulders, chest and a bit of shoulders, legs, arms, day off, and recycle like that is actually a lot better. Realistically, if you're lifting heavy weight, right? Where you're just destroying yourself. I go chest, back, legs, shoulders, arms, and then 2 days off. See, but my problem is then by the time you get back to your chest, you've had 6 days off in your chest. And you're just leaving so much on the table for the bodybuilding example, right? Same thing. By the time you get back to legs, they've been off for 6 days. So... But that's just my thought process. Again, if it works for you and maybe you're maintaining, you're not worried about building more and more muscle now, that's fine. I'm in the process where I'm trying to build my body up to a certain size. I think once it gets to a certain size, I might start doing something similar to that for sure. I mean, once I get my body to a proper size, I might do 3 days a week. I really like a couple of these like bodybuilder dudes that are kind of now at the point where they're just maintaining and just working out to be fit and not get any bigger. They do upper, lower, upper, and then lower, upper, lower in 2 week different increments, just Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And then they're Tuesdays and Thursdays and Saturdays and Sundays. They still do other stuff, whether it's hiking, rucking, you know, cardio stuff, whatnot. I like that as an idea though. or even doing 4 days a week where you never have to change. So chest is upper on Monday, Tuesday is lower, and then Thursday is upper, Friday is lower, and now you have 3 days off too. I like that as well. I like that as an idea. No, I think Sam Sulek is setting a great example for his audience in terms of his discipline, his workout routine. In a lot of ways, I think a lot of what he's doing is good. He talks about cardio and getting your cardio in every day and just being, you know, taking care of your fitness and your body. Talks about mental health stuff, good. The two things I don't like is obviously his blatant lying about his insane steroid use at his young age is messed up. So that gives people a lot of body image issues. First of all, if they're dumb enough to think that he's natural, then they're just gonna not have a great relationship with working out and whatnot because they don't think they'll ever be able to get to his size, which obviously they won't be able to. I mean, genetics and roids play a huge factor in that. And I also don't like his eating habits. I mean, I know he's basically a teenager, which is why it's so scary that that dude takes roids at his young age. It's horrifying to think about. But his eating habits are fucked. I mean, he understands macros, he understands calorie intake, but he fills most of his diet with just garbage. And again, when you're on excessive roids, your body can digest and break down all that garbage into, and sure, maybe build it into some okay muscle, but what is that guy doing to his heart? What is that guy doing to, like, he's making himself a diabetic? Like, yeah, it's not ideal. Not ideal. I'm not a fan of that side of what he does. I just wish he was open. That's all. I just wish he was open to his audience. Like, hey guys, like, you know, I wanna spread positivity about working out and whatnot, but my diet is what works for me, and I take a lot of performance enhancing gear to get where I am. I don't want you guys to think that what I'm doing is something that's achievable for the common person. Or I don't want you guys to think that my diet is what's going to work for you. Like, I understand the risks I'm taking. I'm trying to get big in the bodybuilding industry. I'm thinking of competing down the road. This is the scary route that a lot of people go to succeed. It's kind of the pill that I have to swallow. Like, I really wish these guys were a lot more open with their audiences, man. Who are we talking about? Sam Sulek. Like, I like a lot of what he has to say. I do, but those few things I just mentioned are the biggest problem with a lot of guys in the bodybuilding industry. Most wrestlers pretend like they've never done roids, even though they've taken every roid possible for their whole life. Most bodybuilders don't like talking about their roid intake. You know, some of the fittest dudes around just refuse to talk about their usage, which again, I don't like. Like, Mike O'Hearn is another ex-bodybuilder and a dude that looks amazing for however he is. What is he, 55 or something like that, or 60 years old? Dude looks better than most 21-year-olds. But, like, again, he just laughs at people when they have these discussions with him, pretending like he hasn't taken it. I hate that, man. I love The Rock, but The Rock is exactly that. He's just the nicest, coolest dude ever, but really anything other than a corporate shill is hard to believe. I mean, he seems like a great dude. He seems amazing with his fans. But that guy is anything but honest. At least that's what it seems like, allegedly to me, right? I mean, again, let's not disagree with the fact that The Rock has incredible genetics. Incredible genetics. He is a modern-day god in terms of his body. Right? So, even The Rock not on any type of gear would be absolute perfection compared to most other mere humans. Right? Like, he has an amazing body structure, musculature, genetics, etc. as it is. But once again, where his body is at right now, for his age, no matter what your genetics are, no matter how much time you spend in the gym, is not gonna get anywhere near that without androgynous you-know-whats, right? I mean, it's just... Yeah, I know, exactly. And dude, as someone like me that's just a fucking lightweight natty, I'd love to know in my 30s and 40s realistically what I should be doing anyways.
94 Gullit.
Right?
Smiley face, happier indeed.
Wow, nice, Callum. GG's, bro. You know, in the 40s, like, there's this weird thing in the industry now where you start to think, like, once you get into your 40s, you have to be taking TRT and stuff like that. Like, in Canada, all that stuff is legal too, right? As you get to a certain age, your test goes down, and I mean, you know, my dad, my in-laws, I got my uncles, a bunch of dudes are on TRT, right? Just for their health in general. But I mean, in bodybuilding, it'd be nice to know, just in all honesty, what is needed versus what isn't. I mean, I don't plan to take anything ever outside of a little bit of creatine every day and make sure I get the protein I need every day. But if I get into my 40s, man, and I'm still enjoying this lifestyle, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I probably will look at just making sure my body is in its peak performance capabilities, which, yeah, I would assume is going to be absolutely nothing to do with any type of steroid, but maybe some type of testosterone. I don't know. So even for someone like me that I'd like to think nowadays I'm highly, isn't creatine not needed after a 30 to 60 day cycle? That is absolutely, completely incorrect. I don't know where you're getting your info, my man, but that is very wrong. You just need a steady flow of creatine in your system every day. Now, if you're able to get that from meat, fair play. That's a hell of a lot of meat to take. But as any type of bodybuilding, it's the most studied and safest supplement out there. You just have 5 grams scoop with water every day. That's all you have to do. You don't need to preload. That's all bullshit. You just need to take 5 grams a day, and by 2, 3, 4 weeks, your muscles are saturated with it, and you just maintain that. That's it. I'm trying to do a gram per pound of body weight, goal body weight. Like, my goal body weight's about 180 to 185, maybe 190 lean. So that's kind of where, so I have 180 to 190 grams of protein a day. I'm 6'3". Like, right now I'm about 195. I'm gonna try and build my body up to 199 and then start cutting and just see where I'm at. I have no idea why I weaned off creatine. I did a 45-day cycle. Once again, what are you talking about a cycle? There's no such thing as cycles with creatine. It's not steroids. That's like saying I did a 45-day cycle of protein. It's just part of a daily supplementation. That's all it is. Like I said, I don't know who's educating you or who's not even educating you, but who's feeding you the information. I don't know where you're getting it from. There's a lot of misconceptions out there, but yeah, simplest understanding there. If you're a bro into bodybuilding, you just make sure you have clean protein every day. And I would say the only supplement you need is just a scoop of creatine every day. That's all. So I got an 84 here. Let's do another one of these. It's on my package of creatine that you do it in cycles. Probably want to get different creatine then, my man. Are we really believing everything we read on packages of various marketed products? Come on, man. Yep, same here. Thanks. All right, Joey. All right, I'm done with this conversation again. I'm out. I give you guys my my thoughts, and I'm just gonna move on. You guys do whatever the flying fuck you want to do. You do your creatine cycle like you're taking steroids, guys. Keep it up. Have you tried any special creatine? I don't know what that means. Do you mean like steroids? No, I've never taken steroids in my life. Hey man, I'm getting sick of seeing your face, Bernardo. What is that, the 10th time I've packed him today? I take collagen and magnesium, helps with joint pain. Yeah. Again, I wouldn't over concern yourself with supplementation whatsoever. This is just in general. If you're an unhealthy fat fuck that eats crazy amounts of garbage and drinks a crazy amount of calories and does no exercise. We've said this a million times, but the last thing you should be worried about is what creatine you should be taking and how much magnesium you should be taking away. It's the whole concept of stepping over $100 bills to pick up a penny. You are stepping over the basics to have a little bit of magnesium or to argue with me about what creatine you should have. What you're stepping over is eat whole foods, make sure it's, if you're trying to cut weight, less calories in than calories out, exercise every day for 30 minutes to an hour, drink lots of water, and sleep well. That's all you got to worry about, man. If we want to talk about these micro things that you can and should be doing, that's fine. But I mean, for 99% of people that listen to the dumb shit I say every day, if you ignore everything and just understand that you need to get a good night's rest, you need to eat whole natural foods, and you need to make sure that you have as much or less than your total amount of calories per day than you burn. That's it. That's all you need, man. Eat clean, sleep well, drink water. And, 30 minutes to an hour of exercise a day will help you a lot as well. But genuinely, not even doing that, just fixing those few things, like eating clean, drinking water, and sleeping well, will go a long way for your first 6 months of trying to improve your life. Everything else is a penny, right? Your $100 bill is the things I just mentioned. Everything else is a penny. Once you get your $100 bills and you consistently pick up those $100 bills and you've done that for a year or two, then we can start talking about those little bits, those little pennies on the ground that you want to pick up. The amount of magnesium you should have, should you have creatine every day, the amount of protein you should have, should you have fish oil, whatever, all these things. Those are all the pennies that mean nothing if your $100 bills aren't being picked up, right? This is why I can't get into the fitness industry, dude. I can't be a snake oil salesman and pretend like all these nutritionist shit matters. And you need to have liver, a desiccated liver, and you need to have your AG1 athletic greens every day. Suck my ass. You don't need any of that shit if you're not taking care of the basics first. Period. It's a fun conversation. I've enjoyed myself. Sunlight in the morning, cold exposure is essential. Yeah, I mean, those are basics. I think most of humanity, well, maybe not cold exposure, but does those things as basics, right? All right, boys. I think I'm gonna call it, man. I can't believe we've only played one game today. Sorry about that, but I mean, it's just we haven't really hit any good new pack pulls. Yeah, we've hit a few players, so I think we'll do a roulette to finish and see how we get along. Once again, I've enjoyed the yapping with you guys for a couple of hours today. So let's hope we can finish with a big pull. As always, dreaming of a Johan Cruyff. Okay. Hearing that little bit of audio means it's not a dupe. So we're doing well. We're doing well right now, boys. I'm actually getting pretty efficient, fast with the grind too. Right, so today I'm not feeling as confident, so I feel like we might just get a crap pull. If we do, I'll do another one. Because I gotta have something to show for today's epi, right? Otherwise, why would people watch? They have to just see good pulls, otherwise they don't watch. R9 or R10? I don't even know what I would do with myself if I hit a Dino. A Dino or a Cruyff would just be nuts. R9 would be awesome. Don't get me wrong. I'd be super amped about that. But if I could choose between the three, it would be a Cruyff or a Dino over R9. I mean, we packed a tradable R9 last year for getting, what, 18 wins in champs, and I sold them. So... almost erupted again. Completely forgot that I had him. Team of the Year Zola could be fun. Did I check? I don't know if I checked. I couldn't remember. Yeah, you can't pack a Team of the Year best. Come on, give me a Hungary. Damn it. Honestly, what the hell is that? Lesotho? That's a country? Where is this? I've never ever heard of Lesotho in my life. Mad ting. It's in Africa. I've never heard of it. In South Africa. Bro, I need to educate myself, man. What the heck? Hey, we're getting through the smaller nations. Come on, Team of the Year. Team of the Year SCN. Look at that Team of the Year SCN, man. How cracked would that? That'd be a fun card. I mean, I have him on loan and I haven't used him yet, so what the hell am I even talking about? Still would be a good pull, though. It's never Sammy the Salmon, bro. Never, ever Sammy the Salmon. Please don't be Divorce Suker. Thank you. Alright, boys. Well... I'm probably sitting on a Frank Lampard, aren't I? Oh, God. All right, don't be Argentina. Thank you. Okay, here we go. Are we ready to erupt? Please. Dino. Dino, just so we can make Run the Fut Market jealous. Damn it, bro. I don't want to look at England yet. I don't want to. I don't want to. That's not France. Germany would be dead. God, it's not Germany. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. So we still have England to look at, but I'll take a base Hullet. That's not too much to ask for, guys. I know you would think it's a lot to ask for. It's not. I'll take a base Hullet, please. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, well, moment of truth, boys. We got England, Italy, Portugal, Spain. Please. Can it at least be a Team of the Year Rio? Please. Bro, I was ready. It can't be Zambrotta. I already have Zambrotta. Unless there's a Thunderstruck Zambrotta. Wow, so it's not England. So, Team of the Year Gianfranco? You guys might have been right about this. Maybe a base Maldini? No, it's not going to be Pirlo. We've already packed Pirlo like 5 times this year. Come on. Team of the Year Gianfranco. Or, I think, regular Maldini, right? I wish I had a command for sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit. This time, big shit. Ah. I wish I had an audio command for that, man. That would have been perfect. All right, let's do one standalone encore pack. Like, we'll just open it. I can't bear to do another roulette, boys. Here we go. How many do we have left? Perfect. Okay, so we got 3. So we'll be able to do 2, 3, 2. We'll be able to do this final one, and then 2 tomorrow. Thank you guys for watching another day in the RTG grind. Hopefully you enjoyed the discussions, and we'll catch you beauties on the flip side. Are you I can't end it on this. Unless it's Rooney, I guess. Oh my God, Alan Shearer, bro. I can't end it on that, guys. I can't. I have to open another one. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna do one more. I'm gonna do one more. Okay, I'm gonna do one. Okay, I'll do one more and we'll save 2 for tomorrow. Holy God. Okay, uno mas. Reset, reset, reset. Thank you guys for watching. I definitely didn't open another pack there. This is actually just the second pack. Thank you for watching. We'll catch you on the flip side. French! Please, Cantona! Thunderstruck Cantona! Come on! Come on, come on, come on! I'll take a regular Cantona. Leeds past and present, boys. Damn it! I was hoping for a Thunderstruck Cantona, dude. That's still good for the Leeds team, though. Dude, this guy's a Leeds legend! Oh, wow. I don't even have the chat there, so you guys can't even troll. Unlucky, you nerds. You GGMU nerds. All right, that's a W for me. He goes right into the Leeds team. I love you all. That is a picture of him at Leeds, by the way. That is literally him in a Leeds top. We'll catch you on the flip side. Peace!